All right, let's go to the Q&A room. Hello there, once again, it's I, Joe Wonderfood, back in a bunch more with another stream. But today, it's a draw stream. It's a draw stream. I was going to do something else today. I didn't have time to get it really set up. I'll keep it a secret for right now. There's going to be something else. There's going to be something game related. But you know, I didn't get to do a stream yesterday. What was the stream I was supposed to do yesterday? It was supposed to be a Tipsy Day stream. Because yesterday was 11:04, and 11:04 is Tipsy Day. Tipsy Day is the day that I revealed to the world, primarily just a tiny little corner of the world that I live in, Touhou fandom, that the funny little fairy that dies in my animations all the time, that gets bullied a lot, her name is Tipsy Izai, or Izai Tipsy as the Japanese like to arrange it. But generally, yes, lonely indeed. I did put out a new animated short related to Tipsy. Granted, it's nothing big in animation. I haven't had a lot of time to do animation. As of recent, I'm still working on stuff, but I haven't had a lot of time. I made some time for that, but then again, that was over the course of a month. Anyways, how are we doing in the chat today? I'll go and ask that before we go and move on to our main subject of the day. Main subject today is going to be drawing. We're going to be doing a draw stream. I'm going to be drawing some Tipsy, of course, because it's a Tipsy Day. Granted, it's the day after Tipsy Day, but you know, it's the waited and belated Tipsy Day. I mean, granted, like I said, I was going to do a stream yesterday, but, you know, being promptitude, organizing, and scheduling are not in my resume. So, generally, that's why we're doing it today. You know, I got to make up for yesterday. Tippy. Yes, indeed. It's Tippy stream today. Today, we'll be drawing Tippy. So, with that, still waiting for some people. Looks like some people are here. We got Seven Morano in the chat. Oh, nice. We got Mr. Morano and Sincx inside the chat. Both mods are here. Very nice. Very nice. All right, here. Let's go and rearrange some stuff very quick. I'm going to go and check some things. Check some things on the quickie quick for the tippy tip. Let me do something very quickie quick. I'm going to save you. You're going to go to... Sure, you can go to here. Yeah, there you go. All right. Opening up MS Paint. Yes. All right. Yippee. Indeed. All right, so we got the tablet out. Just like last time, here's our image that we drew last time. We drew our Halloween Tippy costume. I hope that everyone had a nice Halloween. Granted, I believe I already asked that question during the Missio Izakaya stream on Monday. But today, I ask it again. Because, you know, it's still kind of relevant. We're still within that time frame. It was last week. I mean, this week is moving pretty quickly. It's already Wednesday. Damn. Tomorrow's Thursday, and then Friday, and then Saturday, then Sunday, and then we loop all over again. It starts all over and go back to another Mistia Monday. Anyways, let's stop waffling around. Let's go and hop right into drawing our Tipsy. So, what is the Tipsy that I'm going to be drawing today, you may ask? Well, normally, or I'm not going to say normally because it's not really a tradition yet. To say normally means I've done it every year so far. Tipsy's only been a thing for about 3 years at this point. But, over this year, that sounds a little bit more accurate. Over this year, I've gotten a lot of fan art. Oh, currently suffering a Ninja Gaiden? Oh, well, I wish you luck. Over this year, I've gained a lot of Tipsy fan art. Enough Tipsy fan art that I can't fit it into a compilation. In fact, here, let me go and show you the compilation of Tipsy fan art that I made last year. Generally, to be short in my explanation, I'll show you this in the meantime. To be short and stout in my explanation, this is generally what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be doing like a compilation of all these Tippy fan arts, but obviously I'm not probably going to, I might be able to do it this stream. I might be able to do it the whole stream, but generally, I'm going to take all these Tippy fan arts and I'm going to go and make something similar to this. But the idea is going to be a little bit different because I have significantly more Tippy fan art that I had this year than I had last year. So in short, how many times am I going to spam that? To be simple, we're doing Tippy fan art comp. But I need to draw a new Tippy. I need to draw a new Tipsy in order to go and demonstrate the fan art. You saw the Tipsy and awe emote that I have right here. This one right here. This one was made specifically for that. It was made specifically for that image. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go and draw a new Tipsy for a new fan art compilation. So let us get started on it. And the best way how I had for an idea for said compilation is like, you ever seen like a giant poster board or something like that where it's like a whole bunch of images are pinned to the board in that way? I think doing something like that might be the best solution. It might be the best solution. It could be just like Tipsy sitting on the ladder and she's looking back at you, the viewer, and holding some fan art in her hand, and you see like all the fan art that's been posted over this year. I'm not going to include the fan art from last year because that one's already been displayed. So I'll include all the fan art from this year and we'll go from there. If I have time, we'll do the full fan art section. I'm going to get started on drawing Tipsy herself. So let's get started on a simple frame. Like always, starting out with our enemy, the circle. How well can I do the circle? Let's see. Am I zoomed in enough? I think I'm zoomed in enough, yeah. Normally I go off of another Tipsy, but I think this time it's only fair that I just go off of my native brain juices. Whatever my brain gives me. Which, by the way, I do have thoughts on probably doing another art and education stream soon. I'm not sure if it's going to be this Friday. Might be next Wednesday. But I do have a subject I want to go and talk about. And it is related to what we were talking about in the previous, which was relating to, wait for it, how to grow as an artist. And this one has to go and deal with what you say. I'll give you a hint. So you get like this circle, right? There's a circle next to it. And then you get another circle that looks somewhat similar. And there's an X next to it. If you've seen this on Twitter, you'll probably get what the subject will be about. But that is just a mere hint for what we could be going into. How many Tipsies you have in the Tippy folder? Which one? I got 2 Tippy folders. I'm going to go and get started with our Tipsy in the meantime while you go and answer the question that I asked to you for your question. Isn't that stackful? We're stacking the questions, getting stacked answers. I want to get her neck. And then I'm going to lower my mic and I'm going to push it back right about here. In both folders? Well, let me go and let's see how many. I mean, that would be like counting individual Tipsies. I'll just count the files. Counting the files is easier. So in the main Tipsy folder, I have 407 Tipsies, and I think of all those 407, I think 200 of them are unique images. And then in the, where's my Tipsy fan folder? FN. In my Tipsy fan folder, there is about, I would like to say probably 200 Tipsies. 200 fan-made Tipsies. It's bonky. We all know it's bonky. It's always bonky every day. Bonky, bonky, bonky. No, it's not bonky. Get out of here. Get out of here, that bonky. I don't care about bonky. You care about bonky, it seems. It seems that you are the one that cares about the bonky. I do not. For I am a sane man. I do not care for the dollar hand. I care for the fairy. I'm the fairy guy. You're asking the fairy guy if he's interested in Seki Bonky. I would say yes because, well, obviously it's Touhou because I like Touhou, but I prefer the Touhou fairy. Right. So I'm going to probably going to have her sitting. She's going to be sitting down for once. So I'm just going to draw her like this. I think maybe having her turned around or slightly turned. No. She could be sitting and then facing the viewer like this. So it's like her legs are gonna be right here, hands gonna be right here, maybe, or maybe hand right here, and then thinking about this compilation is going to be a little bit difficult because I need to have her face in the viewer, but also slightly turned towards canvas. I'll do a stick figure of it first. Creating a model for a model. Probably have one foot out. And then looking at viewer. Oh, wait. She could be leaning back. Leaning back. Make the character lean back. Look at the viewer. So it's a lean back right there. She's throwing it all the way. Come on. There we go. Grab it. Move it right there. This is some intense stick figure action that we're experiencing right now. Very intense. Very intense. Alright. There is a mosquito biting me. I killed it. I killed a mosquito. I killed a mosquito. Okay. But now my wrist itch. It now itches. I've been destroyed. The mosquito has destroyed me. I was not paying attention, so I have been befallen to the tipsy. Yes, I've been befallen to the tipsy mentally, not the mosquito. That was physically. Could Tipsy win the steel ball run? It's a horse race. It goes all across the USA from San Diego to New York. I don't know. Maybe if Tipsy teams up with Saki Kurumaki from Touhou. Maybe. So, steel ball run. Wait. San Diego to New York. Wait, is that like the cannonball run? Like that one thing where you drive your car super fast and you try to get from like one side of the US to the other in like a set amount of time? That sounds pretty cool. Would Tipsy do it? I don't think she would. I don't think she could. But she could try. There's always use in trying. Or should I say, there's no use in not trying. I think it's more promotive. All right, so this is the pose I'm going with. All right, so let's go back to our head. I'm going to go and just delete this body. I'm going to get rid of my crosshairs, and I'm going to start over again. I'm just going to start over. I just want to start over. Nothing too extreme. I don't want to get rid of my circle or do anything extreme. All right, so here we go. So she's going to be looking at the viewer, just like this. Right about there. All right, and then also, I'm not sure if you steel ball run, like the JoJo parts. It's JoJo's. I thought I recognized that name, but I didn't want to go and call it out. I didn't want to call it out. That's a lot of Tipsy. Yes, it is. So what was I gonna say? Oh no, I drew a blank. The idea was lost. It was there and then was lost. I did the equivalent of like walking through a door, but it was just by me sitting there and looking at the chat. Damn, I got destroyed. It was the JoJo's. The JoJo's, they stole my mind. Alright, so we got our Tipsy. She's posing. Whatever the latest fan art of Tipsy is, I'll put it in her hand. And I think I have some latest fan art. But we'll see. We'll get there. So this is going to be a 2-time operation. And it will be... We're going to do Tipsy here in MS Paint and Tipsy over there inside Clip Studio Paint. So we're going to do a little Clip Studio Paint today, maybe, if we get to that. So that'll be a shake-up that you'll never expect. All right. Shrink her torso more. Probably not that far back. Right about here. Maybe right here? Because she's sitting on a side. She's sitting on the side, so. Give her the square body. Square, she's square. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. For those that are interested in Tipsy, that know about the Tipsy, that like to draw the Tipsy, I do have a new reference sheet for Tipsy on the YouTube channel now. New reference sheet for I guess the Tippy Day. I have a full turntable chart on my Twitter, and what else do I have? Just updated her lore sheet just a tad. Nothing too extreme. Just a little bit new art. Just updating her look to go and be a little bit more fitting to what she currently is. Thankfully, I remembered that. Thankfully, I did not forget to go and mention that. So, there is that. I'm gonna go and transform that, pull her back more. What's this? What's Steel Bar? The prize for the winner is $50 million. 50 million barnacles. And that prize was for $18.90, and nowadays that money would be $1,780,887,912. Damn, that's a lot. You know, I don't think I'm drawing this Tipsy right. I feel like I'm not drawing her right. Here, let me go. We can start again very quick. This is what I mean. It's like, I need to make this look good. So, I'm just going to pull her aside. I'm going to copy, pasta, put it right here. Try it again. We'll try it again. If you fail, do not give up. Try again. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it with this one. Something about it looked off. And it might be because I'm drawing mentally the wrong character or something. I don't know. Maybe because I'm making her like high detailed. Maybe high detail might be the solution. I don't know. We'll try one more frame. If this frame doesn't work, then we'll go back to the first one. Maybe I should go and bring up a Tipsy reference. I'll just use my reference sheet. I have it for a reason. I made that for a reason. So I can reference my own character whenever I need. 50 million gallons of alcohol, of course. There you go. What would Tipsy do with all that money? Actually, what would Tipsy do with all that money? She would hoard it. She would just hoard all the money. She'd get it in coins and try to figure out how to cram it into her house. Because she's a coin collector, so she's just gonna collect all the coins. Clearly, you don't understand how a fairy works. Alright, this feels a lot better. This one, I feel like, I don't know why I wasn't feeling this one, but this one I'm feeling it more. I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it. So I do need to stretch her upper torso more. Wait a second. Yeah, never mind. I was feeling this in the first place. Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe I think I'm retarded. I just created the same frame again. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm a printer. I'm the printer. Who's the printer? I'm the printer. Anyways. Let's continue on. Let's continue on and pretend like this never happened. Looks to the left. Maybe she's raising this leg up too high. Cut. Damn, hoarder. Like a squirrel storing acorns in a tree. Yes, exactly. Due to Tipsy hoarding that much money, she would put a dent in the economy by being a billionaire. And not doing anything with her money. Damn. Damn. The billionaire fairy. She doesn't even know the wealth that she sits on. Get her foot. Fairy foot. And we'll put in her foot. If I have time after all of these after all these Tippy drawings are done, maybe I could do some quick art education stuffs. That'd be good for anyone if everyone's interested in that, obviously. If no one is interested in that, then a request stream it turns into. What if Tipsy buys Twitter? I don't think $1 billion would go and get you Twitter. I don't think that would be the case. I think Musk bought Twitter for like 22 billion. I don't think having 1 billion. I don't think Tipsy would be able to do much with that. I don't think she'd be able to do it. But I guess if Tipsy did buy Twitter and she had full control of the platform, I think Tipsy wouldn't know what to do because she's a fairy. I'm gonna buy Twitter for one more billion. One more billion. Is that like 2 billion because it's like one more than 1 billion? It's like I have $1 billion, but what about 1 more billion, huh? What about 1 more billion? Is this like what people say when they're trying to sell you a bridge? And they say like, oh, well, have you ever considered on 1 more billion? I got 1 billion here, but what about 1 more billion? That's just $2 million. That's 2 billion. That's 2 billion, you fool. Can Tipsy convert all $50 million into pennies? I don't think so. She's not like she doesn't do money magic. She just collects money. She knows origami magic. According to Touhou calendar, it's Good Reimu Day. Good Reimu. Go. Go. 今日は go. でも it's Wednesday. Well, I mean, if it's 11, that could be EE, and then we got goal. But what would goal be? Like the kanji for goal? Because it's the 5th. She'd be the CEO, because Musk hasn't done much with Twitter. You're right, and kind of wrong in a way. I mean, he has, but not really anything really beneficial. To be honest. All right. Let's see. So you're saying there's an evil Reimu? Good Reimu has opposed to evil Reimu. What if Reimu was poor? I mean, I don't mean to break it to you, but let's see, how am I gonna do this? So first, I'm gonna go and get her hand going like this, where she's like showing off the giant canvas. I'm gonna move it higher. Full 5-finger spread. Pull it back a little bit. I might need to change the angle. His hand's looking a little funky, but not too funky. Evil Reimu is the Beimu in Touhou 9. Oh, are you talking about the blue Reimu? The blue Reimu. I just don't like Musk. Oh. Well, I mean, I can't help you with that. I can't help you with that one. Let's see. So I think what Tipsy should be holding is probably a stack of papers. So like a stack of papers like this? Maybe? Maybe, or maybe her hand, because if her hand's this way. I think maybe like this. But I need the fan art to be shown, though. But then again, this curling arm makes sense. Maybe oh wait, I got an idea. I could always just do this where it's like something is falling to the floor. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. It could be a stack of papers in her arm, and the stack of fan art. Just a big old stack of fan art. That's how it's gonna be. Then maybe have a couple of rolls. Have a roll right here. It's like a big piece of fan art or something. Let's see. Smurf Reimu. Where did Reimu's poor thing come from anyways? Came from the manga. Also does it is a thing in the game where Reimu does like to complain about how no one ever visits the shrine and no one ever gives her donations, and she gets very sad and grumpy. But granted, Reimu's not a grump all the time. And by the way, a lot of the time she's a grump because of her money situation. But she's not a grump all the time. Apparently she's kind of like happy-go-lucky in a sense. Alright, I'm gonna go and draw this ladder. It's gonna go all the way down. It's gonna do this. Probably be easier if I do it like this. You may ask yourself, what does the fairy need a ladder for? Because she could fly? Well, it looks cool. Don't question it. No questions. Yeah, and also it looks a lot more like creative, I guess. I don't know what I'm talking about. 90% of the time I don't know what I'm talking about. Unless it's teaching art, and I guess I know a little bit. A little bit. I've known a little bit what I'm talking about. Was Tipsy responsible for the paper shortage? I don't know, maybe. I installed Arc Linux on my main PC. It also runs Touhou nicely. Oh, that's good. I don't really hear much about people trying to go and run Touhou on a Linux. A lot of the time I hear people, they try to run Touhou on a Linux and things don't go too well. Even though Linux is made for multiple applications, for some reason Linux has issues running Touhou. But then again, you want to know that one OS that has more issues running Touhou? That is Apple. Anything that's an Apple OS has so many issues running Touhou's. But then again, in this current age, why would you use Apple? Why would you use Apple for anything? Apple is bad. Apple sucks. You think Windows 11 is bad? You think Windows 11 is bad? Let me tell you about Apple. How much it sucks. It's so bad. It's so bad that whenever you ask someone that uses it, they don't own the PC. That's how bad it is. Alright, we got our ladder right here. I might need to move that out. Go right here. Increase that angle. There we go. What better way to racing with the pig bucket? There we go. Alright. I think this is our good old Tipsy pose right here. I'm gonna cut that out. I'm gonna cut you out. I don't need you anymore. We just need this. This is a big Tipsy frame right here. And then at the bottom, to go and give some reason to look down at the floor, I'm gonna go and put some bucket. Maybe a bucket that has like more fan art in it. Put the tubes in there. Just big old tubes of paper. And then swirl. And then on the floor, maybe it could be like glue or something. She's like gluing the paper on her. Or maybe she's just using sticky tape. Maybe tape. Can I pat you, Joe? I was gonna make that joke, but then she will fall from the ladder and die. You could say that it is a bad apple. Wait, what? Oh, I see. I was gonna make that joke. I wish I could switch out of my Apple iPhone. Can I pat you, Joe? I don't think you can. I don't think you can. You can't reach through my computer and pat me. Sorry, cannot happen. It can't happen. There we go. When in doubt, always use that. Always fuse the middle two fingers together because it looks more fitting that way. Alright. I'm gonna tilt her head more though. Just tilt it. Tilt it in MS Paint, you fool. Try to go and tilt something less than a 90-degree angle in MS Paint. I dare you. I dare you. Alright. So, this is our frame. Okay. So, here we go. Let's get started. Let's get started on drawing that Tipsy. I know we already drew the frame for the Tipsy. We need to get started on the main Tipsy. I'm going to start with her neck. Alright. I'm not going to draw her hair yet, we'll just draw her head. I'm on the negative when it comes to drawing ears. Sometimes I draw ears, sometimes I don't. But then again, I don't put much effort into it because a lot of times it's going to be covered by the hair. Why focus on drawing something that's not going to be shown? Hence why I use modeler's rule when it comes to trying to go and add features. If the feature is not to be shown, why draw it at all? Good question to ask yourself when drawing. Right? Get the pinky in there. I'm gonna try and unfuse these two fingers. There we go. Mucho bettero. Let's go. Let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sometimes since I have a left-handed disability when I'm drawing, sometimes I touch that one part of my tablet that auto scrolls things, and then I drop very down low, and I go very sad very quickly. Also, sometimes it jump scares me. Sometimes, not all times, but hey, you know, if you want to jump scare me, just let me mess up on myself. That's a jump scare. Anyways, let's see. Someone says, cat girls with 2 ears or cat girls with 4 ears? What do you prefer? I prefer cat girls with 2 ears because that makes sense to me. Cat girls with 4 ears, the way how Zune prefers it, I don't know. That confuses me so much. It makes me feel weird inside. Not in the weird sense of like I like that kind of weird. No, it's weird in the sense that it disgusts me. No, no, it's like it just doesn't make any sense. Like why does the cat have 4 sets of ears? Why? Or should I say, why does it have 2 sets of ears, should I say? 4 ears. 2 human ears and 2 cat ears. What is going on there? Why does Big Mike have that? I don't know. Whichever one is weaker to the air horn. Oh, cat girls with 6 ears. Jeez, now we're going up a step. We are going up in life. To think, we're just trying to get over cat girls with an extra set of ears. Now we're going with 6. Jeez, man! I can't even comprehend the first one. It's escalating way quick. Whew. There we go. Let's go and get those papers in. There we go. Tipsy's putting up some posters to go and show the whole world about. She was later arrested later that day for vandalism. Vandalism on public property. You see, 14 years. Okay, now we're reaching the Eldritch Cat Girl. You'd be correct. Earflation. What in the hell does that even mean? Let's see. What about bunny ears? Bunny ears? I mean, clearly, like, I don't think Udongan has. I don't think Udongan or Tiwi have the extra set of ears. I think they're just dedicated. You know, just dedicated set of ears. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. I'm going to get this skirt going. Maybe pull it back more. Keep it fluffy, but don't make it too long. I mean, we don't know. Was it what would Tipsy do if she got arrested? What would Tipsy do if she got arrested? I don't know. I know that knowing how Tipsy acts, there is a high chance that she might get tased. I'm just speculating because she's a fairy. You know fairies. You can't trust them all, but some you can. You could trust Tipsy, but knowing her circumstances and how things go wrong for her a lot of the time, she'd probably get tased. Tipsy be arrested for tax evasion in Gensokyo? Man, can't have shit in Gensokyo. Get arrested for tax evasion. To think that Reimu Hakuri would get away with it for so long, but yet Tipsy's the one that gets narked. She's the one that gets called out on her tax evasion. Damn. Damn. What a shame. Let's go and draw this. So initially, these used to be like fluffy ruffles, like the frills that you normally see on any other Touhou girl. But over time, I think I just found it better to go and make them just the triangles I normally put on her. So now they're just triangle-shaped ruffles. So they're permanently like that. So no one has to really focus on, like drawing these types of things all the time. Oh yes, it's so intrinsically boring to go and draw this type of stuff. I mean, it looks good, but at the same time, I'm just like, this is good, but I like this better. Here, let me just finish it up, and then I'm just gonna go up. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. 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 Okay, let's see. I don't think Zuna's ever depicted the rabbit girls with 4 ears, but they seem to be completely depicted with them in fandom pieces. I have seen that. The bunny girls with 4 ears. Because she would keep all the coins. Hello there. Hello there, fellow chatter. Hello. If there's a Gensokyo resident that's gonna go and like hoard and commit tax evasion, I think it would probably be Ramilia. I think Ramilia would commit tax evasion and tax fraud. Have you seen the size of her house? Imagine the amount of taxes she would need to go and pay just to go and keep that house afloat. What does her mortgage look like? We will probably see Remy on financial audit one day. Her vast amount of wealth. Where do you get your money from, Miss Scarlett? Where do you get your money from? That would be a good thing to try out. Just imagine making like a tier list. A tier list for every Gensokyo resident that is taxable. Like a taxable resident in Gensokyo, and just making a tier list of which one is more probable of committing tax fraud. The tax fraud tier list of Gensokyo. Gonna go and draw her feet, her shoes, shoe feet. No, they're not shoe feet, they're just shoes. They're shoe feet, it'd be like those funny booty socks that a lot of the Touhou girls wear sometimes. Not all the time, not anymore. Not as common. Now they all wear shoes. Or no shoes at all. Who's enforcing taxes in Gensokyo? I would imagine it would be either Yukari or Yamazandu that enforces taxes. Narzen only has her rat ears. She is normal and a rat. You'd be right on that presumption. But does she pay her taxes? That's a question. She's a treasure rat. She collects treasures. Who knows what types of... how much taxes she has to pay. There we go. I'm gonna fix the back side of her skirt more. That's not an eraser. This is an eraser. And that's a knife. And that is how it's done. Let's get her hair on, shall we? Imagine if the U.S. military went to Gensokyo because there's oil in there. I don't think they would go to Gensokyo. If that was possible, I don't think that they would go to Gensokyo for the oil. They'd have to go down to hell to go and get the oil. The blood pools. No hair, bald tippy. I'm drinking, ignore me. Okay, whatever you say. No, we must get the bald Tippy. We must just put one single hair on Tipsy. That's it. A single ahoge. Come on, let's get that hair on there. There we go. Watching Jotun while being drunk must be a good experience. Yeah, hell. Wait, actually don't? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Hey, what do you mean by that? Go home. You're drunk. Go home. Go home. It's not safe outside. Go home. Let's see. It's gonna go and keep on drawing her floofy hair. My elbow is kind of cramping today, just a little bit, because I think I might have strained it when I was doing my gerb. My gerb entails lifting some heavy stuffs. Not too many heavy stuffs, but some heavy stuffs. You know, you pick up something heavy and then you just torque your arm like, ah, you hurt so much, ah. All right, let's see, we got we got our hair forming up. I like where this is going. I like that though. Blue dot right there. Now get out of here. Then this hair is gonna go this way. It's not gonna be like long and flowy, but it's just gonna be like neutral. Neutrally placed and still. I think I could probably just draw over this right now. I could come back to it later and do all the major detailing and whatnot that I want to do on it. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll drew that. How are we looking so far? We're looking good. I might need to do the stretchy thing because I did my sinful sin, making the head too flat. God giggity damn it. Oh well. Nothing that I can't fix. There we go. Alright, now we go and put the bow on. Put her wings on. I'm gonna go and I'll put her actual purse on this time. I keep on forgetting to put her purse on. One of my greatest sins of drawing Tipsy's, I forget to draw her purse. She has that for a reason. I mean, come on, I can't forget it. But yeah, I always do. I do not care about my own character. I suck. There we go. Put the little bow on it. Then we'll just pick it up, go right over there, sling it over, and there we go. That can be fixed. It's just going, remove that green. Just remove a little bit of that green. Because it's going to turn into an outline anyways. Sculpting things to our senses. Sensitivities, sensibilities, and make a point. All right. Let's see. How are we looking here? How are we looking here? Yeah, that looks welcoming. And then we got all this big space right here that's going to be filled in for the wondrous, what do you say, fan art compilation. Jotun hates Tipsy? Damn. Damn. That's an allegation I can't beat. I can't beat the allegations. Watching Jotun was drunk. Oh, I read that. I read that. What am I reading that again? I'm drunk myself. Does Tipsy have infinite space in her purse? I don't know. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Maybe for video, if it's a video game, it would just be her inventory. And then she could go and store many ridiculous things in there. I don't know, maybe you get like a rocket launcher, you just put it inside the purse. The tiny little coin purse that she carries. I'm gonna fix this bow. Let's see what she have in there. She has shogi pieces, a couple of coins, a full-scale Barrett, and a rocket launcher. A boom tube, as one might say. There we go. What if Tipsy was a Gensokyo sage? Oh, you mean like she's like the last the fourth sage of Gensokyo? The fourth sage of Gensokyo that we still have yet to figure out who it is? That'd be crazy. That'd be a crazy realization if that's the case. Tipsy being the fourth sage of Gensokyo's lore and history. I wouldn't know how to comprehend that. That'd be crazy. It's like, you get the four sages of Gensokyo. You got Yukari Yakumo, the Gap Hag, the one that formulated Gensokyo and organized the thought and plot of creating it in the first place. And then you got like Okina Matara, who is the one that formulated the rules and laws of Gensokyo and whatnot. And then you got Keisen Ibaraki, another girl that did something in Gensokyo. And then you got Tipsy. She's very... she's just there to represent fairies. It'd be like one of those kind of ordeals where it's like, who's that guy? What does he do? Oh, he's just there to look cool. Wrap that over. And then we're going to curl that around. There you go. That way she has more, like, fan art tubes behind her. Alright, now this is going to be the ladder, and I will color this. This will be red. Go and get the bottom part. Let's get that started. There we go. Fallout style inventory. Yes, Tipsy is the mascot. She's very important. She's very important. Mai and Satono, they can go and take a back seat because we got this fairy. You see, we got this fairy here, and she can dance. She can go and do a little ditty, and she could go and play. You could play shogi with her, so that's cool, right? Right? All right. Locking in. Gotta draw a straight line with all my ability and left-handed autism powers. I must combine them in order to go draw a straight line. Anyways. Just gotta... That. Can I draw a parallel? Can I draw a parallel line, please? Please. Give me it. Give me it. Oh, I draw a parallel line. Yes. Yes. No, it's falling off. It's falling off a little bit. Can I hold on? Can't hold on much longer. There we go. I'm going to cover this foot because it's going to be on the rung. All right. We did it. Or I did it. I don't know why I say we. You didn't do anything. You're just sitting there watching and encouraging me. Actually, you know what? Maybe that is a we. This is the people's drawing. This is the people's drawing. Of course. Of course, comrade. Anyways. Yes. Just drawing the ladder. It's a struggle. I just feel like all the blood rushed to my brain as I lock in. Ugh. There we go. It's going to be a little wobbly at some points, but... You know, ladders, they could be kind of like that sometimes. Sometimes, not all times. Not all ladders. Not all ladders. Alright. Maybe Jacob's ladder, but yeah. Come on, come on. No, no. I can do this. Drawing parallel lines. My weakness. No. Okay, okay. Oh, whew, okay. My face when spending 50 mana to draw a straight line. Yes. This is. I'm going to need to go and take an MP potion after this. I'm spending so much trying to go and draw these lines. Drawing to you. All right, here we go again. All right. All right. Okay. Okay, here we go again. The worst thing is I'm tracing it too. But hey, you know, better than having it come out curvy. I know I can simply just do a draw a line and copy paste situation, but I choose not to. I choose to do the dedication of actually drawing the line work. Alright. Alright, that ends right there. Thankfully, Tipsy's skirt is covering a lot of that. There you go. Alright, here we go again. I think one of the worst feelings is when I'm trying to focus in, my eyes start like quivering a little bit because I'm focusing in too much and I'm locking in too hard, so my eyes starts itching and it gets really irritating because I'm too locked in. I'm too gamed. Too game. Tipsy will fall from the ladder and die. There's a chance. There's a chance. Take a coin flip on it. There we go. Whew. Sometimes I get tunnel vision while drawing. True and real, of course. You can't do a perfect drawing without the drawing. Tunnel vision. Come on. Come on. You gotta keep him with the meta. Alright, so I'm gonna draw little circles for the rungs. There we go. That is not a straight line. It's a semi-straight line, but it wasn't straight enough. There was a little bit of a crook in it, a little nick. There we go. Maybe Tipsy just needs the ladder so she doesn't have to focus on flying. Maybe that's the case. Because I guess if you're flying and trying to put up some paper, I think like your wing flaps would probably displace the paper and make it very annoying to put up. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe that's why she needs a ladder. That makes sense now I think about it. I like that. I like that. You gotta do the master plan. The master plan being all the connections trying to go and add up in the conspiracy theory saying that Tipsy, ehhhh Tipsy, that ehhhh Tipsy, that one funny fairy, is actually the fourth sage of Gensokyo. All along. It was a generic fairy the entire time. Ooh. Good here? Yeah. Alright, let's go and do this bucket. This is a bucket. Alright, Oh. There's one side of the ladder that's higher than the other. I know I can do. Let's put some feet. Drawing ladder feet. Yes. There we go. Because I was like, wait a second, the first part of the ladder is a little higher than the other part of the ladder. I need to fix this. My OCD, ADHD, whatever you want to call it, is kicking in, and it's telling me that I need to make things equalize. I'm like, okay, well, fine, brain, you win this time. You win this time. All right, there we go. Jotun, do the master plan. Do the master plan. I don't know what the master plan actually is, but whatever. What do you think of the MS Paint and Windows 11 that has layers? I did hear about that, but at the same time, like, you're kind of avoiding the whole point of drawing in MS Paint if you have layers. I'm just saying, I think MS Paint, this sounds controversial, I guess, because it's like, yeah, layers are good. It's a good advancement for the program, but at the same time, it's kind of been the same for as long as, I think, the first version of MS Paint came out in 95? It's 95 it came out in? But still, I'm not quite on the, what do you say, the master plan, as one guy in the chat saying, of putting layers in MS Paint. It doesn't feel right for me. It doesn't feel right. Though I would have probably appreciate the usage of layers inside MS Paint, but then again, that's what other art programs are for. That's what like Clip Studio or Photoshop is for. They have layers. They're like onions. They have layers for ogres. Layers. Also, I don't think I'll ever upgrade to Windows 11. Windows 11 kind of sucks. So I'll probably just wait until Windows 12 comes out, or AI stuff becomes unpopular, which it probably never will be, and they don't include it. But hey, I could live in a fantasy land. Hey, that's why I go to Gensokyo. Bad thing of Windows 11 MS Paint is that it comes with AI. Yeah, see? Jeez, gotta load this. How strong would you place Tipsy if she were in combat? I think if Tipsy were in combat, like, or you mean like who's she fighting though? Who's she fighting? Like, you see, you could scale someone in combat, but you need to go and put them up against someone. Like, who would she be fighting? Because if she's fighting Rainbow Hakuri, we already know how that goes every single game. The answer is obvious if it's Rainbow. Just gotta color these in. Could Tipsy beat a polar bear? Well, she'd probably stand her ground against the polar bear until she gets too close to it and gets swiped by the polar bear. Because the thing about the polar bear is that it is fast, and getting hit by that thing, it's pretty much insta-death. So I don't think Tipsy would win, but she would probably hold her ground solely on the basis that she can fly. You'd be surprised by how much advantage you get by just being capable of flying. Dinnerbone, aren't you supposed to be upside down? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. His name is Dinnerbone. Oh. Sure haven't been here in a while. I am upside down already. Oh, damn. Anyways, let's continue on. We shall continue on with what we are working with. Ah, you see it? I was going to say on again, and I didn't. I corrected my sentence. There we go. Alright. I think... How's she looking here in the face category? I'm going to stretch her out. In the one way I know how. There we go. Make that white. Clear that out. Clearing it out. Clearing it out. Clear that out. Kudo. Oh, wow. Okay, that's weird. I don't know about that. There we go. Make that green. Let's fix your chin. Remember, if it's Black Flight... Oh, Black Flight. Wait. Black Fight? Back? Oh, okay. If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lay down. And if it's white, good night. Yeah. The bear logic. I misread that. I was like, wait, what am I reading? I don't get it. What are you talking about? It's like, oh, wait, we're talking about bears. Duh. Because here's the thing, it's like, it may be good night with the polar bear, but the whole ordeal is that if you can fly, you can get away from the polar bear. You're a bird, you get away. Go to sleep. Damn, I feel sleepy. Oh, okay. I guess you could say we are schmoving. Yes, we're schmoving well, doing well in our progression right now. In fact, I'm going to start coloring things green so we can equalize to black. Okay. Purple. And still got some extra coloring right here. Oh wait, that's not... That's supposed to go away. You're not supposed to see that. There we go. Now I could color in the ladder. Properly, of course. I think I'm addicted to Doom 2016. It's just that good. Oh, nice. People keep forgetting that Tipsy is a Touhou Stage 1 fairy. That is very true. The lore of Tipsy is that she is the first fairy you encounter in every game. Which fairy in particular? The blue fairy. The blue fairy is the first fairy that you see. The very first blue fairy that you see. That is Tipsy. And how much health does she have? 1 health point. And you shoot her, and she's gone. She goes boop, like pop, like a popcorn. And then all that's left is a couple of points and some nice collectibles, depending on the game. There we go. We can put the falling thing right there. And then maybe I could put like a roll of tape right here on her lap. There we go. Put some rolls of tapes on the floor, just in case if she runs out. Don't want to run out of tape. Can Tipsy do solo fiction? Could Tipsy defeat an anteater, an aardvark? Can they break concrete with their... They can break concrete with their claws. I mean... An aardvark? I don't know. It's an aardvark. Then again... If she teams up with some other fairies, then they could take on the aardvark. Does this mean that Tipsy is a PC-98 canon? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the first appearance of a Touhou fairy was in the PC-98 games. So, primarily Touhou 4. I thought it was Touhou 3. It turns out it was Touhou 4. So, Touhou 4 is the first occurrence of a fairy being a thing. Tipsy is the most popular character. Not yet. One day, maybe. My level 1 fairy as a single goon, mid-boss, and final boss. Nice. Alright. I'm going to go in abductor colors from the desktop. Just going to do that. I'm going to do this. Just going to put that right over there. Oh, actually, very quick, before I do anything else. Hey, Sincx, Sincx, Mod. You told me that there was something... You mentioned something about, like, there's a way that I could do, like, a quick save to my clipboard. What was that combination again? Well, there was a combination for it. I don't remember what it was. It was something important. Some kind of button combination. It lost me. I lost on it because it's a button combination. Oi. Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Yeah, so the secret button combination. Sell it to the chat. Because the chat can probably use it as well. Windows Shift S. Alright, Windows Shift S. Let's try it. So I'm going to go up very quick. I'm going to do, let's see, Windows key, Shift, and S. Oh, the screen went dark. Ooh. Did it work? It did. That was my computer, by the way. That was me. It did the ping. Let's see. All right, now I just paste it. Look at that. Oh my God, it actually worked. Okay, so it's Windows Shift S. All right, everyone in chat, we need to pay attention to this because this is some very, very, very important information, I guess. Look at it. Look at the outcome. Look at that. Don't spend any money on it. They just gave me the fairy for free. She even came with a Happy Meal and a diet soda. Damn. You're welcome, chat. I will remember this for the next 5 hours, and then I'll go to sleep. I'll wake up and forget it ever happened. Yep, because that's how I am. Me and my shit-ass memory. Alright, let's go make that tape clear. It's gonna be like a bluish, grayish, bright, desaturated. There we go. Alright, next. See, now I don't have to go and make like big ass saves all the time with the what is it called? Print screen. Because I knew about print screen for a long time, but I didn't know this is apparently a feature inside Windows 10 that does this, where you can apparently make a selection and then just take that and add to your clipboard instead of having to go and copy the entire screen and then having to go and trim all the excess off. Because it's especially annoying with me since I have a dual screen setup. So it always takes the other screen. It's like, I don't want to show the other screen. I just want to show this one thing. I just want to capture that. I don't want to trim it off. I don't want to spend time trimming it off. This makes things so much easier. You don't believe this, Crash. It makes things so much easier. Pop that. Look at that, Tippy. Windows 11 doesn't have that sound. Oh, it doesn't have the ping, the annoying ping sound? Damn. Now, are you trying to sell me? No, I'm not going to go with Windows 11 just because it doesn't have the annoying ping sound. There's other reasons why I do not want to go to Windows 11. I think the AI thing is part of it, but other parts of it is just, I heard that it's just bloatware. There's a lot of bloatware in the program that tanks your computer. And one thing that I do not want is something to tank my computer because that's very inconvenient. Very inconvenient. I'm going to go move this Tipsy closer. I'm going to move her over here. Let's go ahead and take that. Because granted, it's like, I had similar opinions about Windows 8. Windows 8 was just bad overall. It was not a good OS. It was built for tablets, and for some reason, Windows just entirely forgot their user base. Like, they did wonders with Windows 7. Pretty good with Windows XP. But then they did Windows 8, and I'm just like, what in the hell is this? I look at Windows 8. It has like this weird selection screen. The main desktop is like locked behind another screen. It's just like, if there's one thing I hate, is excessive tapping. You know, like where you have to constantly go from one window to another window to another window to another window in order to get to the place where you need to go. We already had to deal with that with Windows Explorer. The built-in Windows Explorer that exists inside the computer. But in this case, it's even worse. It's even worse. Oh my god. But thankfully Windows 8 is no longer a thing, and now we just have to go and focus on Windows 11, which is just, once again, it's just bloatware. It's bloatware and it's bad. Windows 8 at least had the advantage of not being bloatware. Windows 10 is okay-ish? Yeah, Windows 10 is okay-ish. I find it as a good replacement for Windows 7. It's a good replacement for Windows 7. It's not Windows 7 in the sense of its efficiency and processing, but for what it does, it's better than 11. It's better than 8. So it's kind of like you have to make do with what you have. And if the case says that It's better than Windows 8. I'll take it. Because Windows 8 was trash. Alright, let's go and color in our ladder. Starting with the legs. There we go. I decided to go and switch to Linux Mint. You mentioned that earlier, I think. I guess it works, but not a single big shot gonna die for that. I don't know what you mean by that, but... Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. I wish I could buy other goons, but this darn fairy takes all my party slots. She doesn't even level up. All she does is throw bricks at people. I mean, hey, you know, the brick throw. It's a low skill, but high damage and easily evadable. Don't throw bricks at people. Don't throw bricks at people. It's not nice though. Don't do it. Don't let your kids see this. There's an opening right there. There we go. Oh, nope. There we go. Just gotta click that. There we go. This is the fun part, just coloring in stuff, because this just turns to a clicking game. Just nice and clicky. Nice and clicky. Alright, let's go and make this darker or in between. Make it an in-between color. Desaturate. Many different types of woods. There you go. Let's do it. I didn't know that throwing bricks at people wasn't good. I always greeted people by throwing a brick at them. She just killed a level 50 wizard with 2 bricks. Damn. Alright, let's get the bucket on. Rusty bucket. We'll make it a blue bucket. It's like a bluish metal. Yeah. And then got more of these paper tubes. Make some of them yellow, like they're scrolls. But let me color them in first, so I can get a general idea of what I want to color them. What do I want to color these paper tubes? Make it a warmer color. Yeah, there we go. A little deeper. There we go. Now we'll color this one. Get some variation in there. That way it's not all the same. Not all the same. And we'll put a little origami crane down the floor. Tipsy has a knack for the origamis. Even though I don't really show her doing it too much. But it's just part of her paper magic. I'll put one on her knee though. I can put one on her knee. But let me draw her zigzags. Ooh, I forgot something. I forgot some details. Oh no. Oh no. Just gotta put that right here. Holy tinnitus, Batman. Let's see. Someone's going night. Alright, good night to you. Night night. She wants to receive a raise after the hard work, but I gave everything I had to her. My home, my cats, you named everything, nothing left. Damn fairy, powerful bricks. Maybe she's actually throwing bricks of cash. You ever thought about that? Or what if she's throwing gold bars instead? That's even worse. You're just throwing money at people. Damn. Damn. What a waste. It's like Goemon. He just throws coins at people. Maybe Tipsy would throw a coin at someone if that's the case. Let's make that the thicken. Thicken, thicken. Alright, there we go, there we go. Alright, we'll put an extra crane right here. Or wait, maybe I could put a frog. I'll put a frog there. No, I think the crane looks better. That works. Yeah. Wait, let me color black first. Color black. There we go. There we go. This will be the yellow crane, and then the one at the bottom will be the white crane. There we go. Let's get a stretch on right there. I'm probably gonna go feel sleepy. Alright. Reminds me of the Cash Gun Payday 2, where you spray the cops and retire on the spot with money. Damn. Took all the bricks from my house, dismantled an entire house, and threw them back at you. Damn. Let's get the rise in the eyes. There we go. There we go, we got her face. Need her mouth. Get the tongue in the... Should be great. Make it great. There you go. Just gotta go and pick out our colors in the meantime. How's that looking? Looking good. Looking good. Pretty good. Alright. There we go, we got our Tippy. Look at that Tippy. There's a good Tippy. Right, next what I'm going to go and do, Control X. I'm going to move her to the side, I think. First I'm going to save. I'm going to save to desktop. Just save as. No unique saves right now. Alright, so I'm going to move her right here. And I think the size of the image is probably going to be like this big. Because that way I can fit in everything and everything should be able to be seen. Maybe about that big. Alright, so I'm going to put Tipsy over here in the meantime. I'm going to go and make a big box. And I'm going to do a fill on it. Let's do a... Or actually, wait, I could do a no fill. I could do an outline. That's a solid color, yeah. I can make it super thick. I can make it black. Yeah. I could go down right about here. And then that's not what I want. I want this. That might be too big. Make it a little smaller. A little smaller. Maybe right about here. That way we can see the Tipsy. There we go. That works. That works. Look at that. That looks good. Let's zoom in very quick just to go and see. So if we imagine this as being the full image, I say that looks pretty nice, because then we could go and fit on all the fan art that I possibly can inside this box. And a lot of fan art is, wait for it, a lot of it's square. So, what better way to go and do a square with a giant square? Alright, so now I need to go and do it. Let's go and add some detail to this wall. So I'm going to go and I'm going to make it like a giant cork board. A giant cork board? Or a giant wall, or a giant brick wall? That is indeed a Tippy. Alright, I called pest control, and I think she's... Yeah, I think, yeah. Oh, she killed him. Oh, no. Oh, God. This story is developing. There's a story developing in the chat. I can't keep up with it. It's too complex for me, my small brain. Cannot comprehend. Alright, so I'm gonna do 2 layers to this. I'll just make it like a giant marked out area with like wood paneling. Hold on, I'm locking in again. Gotta go and draw some lines. Because then once I throw this into Clip Studio Paint, then I could just remove all the white and then put in the textures that I want. I think I might keep the background itself white, but as for the interior, oh dear God, oh, the thing happened again. The thing that I said that would happen did happen again. But I'll keep the interior as is, but I will try to go and make the background white so we can only focus in on the Tipsy and the Tipsy fan art. She's trying to show you all the cool fan art. It's Jover. She demands more bricks. The side of the Hakure Shrine. Maybe, but I don't think I have time for that. Because I got some other things to work on today, unfortunately. Nope. Let's pull it up. Ooh, nope. Gotta pull it up, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Go! Yep, we did it, we did it. I did it. Alright, so what I'm going to do next, we have a lot of space. So I'm just going to grab this, switch you to black, move it down here, remove that. Alright. White, 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 shift back up. And in order to go and make things more efficient, so you don't have to watch me struggle by drawing lines again, I can do this. Copy that. No, wait, no. Give me a copy. So I'm going to copy. No. Okay, we use a square. We use a square. I don't want to be too meticulous. I just want the square. Square. Copy. Pasta. Go up here. We invert. Flip vertical. Scroll it up, scroll up, scroll up, scroll it up, scroll up, scroll up. There we go. All right, got that. Next, going to copy this section. Copy, do the same thing, but we're going to flip it upside down. Doing a little bit of a trick here. Just a little bit of a trick. That trick being copy pasting, pop up the lines. Jotun, you should like draw so much Tipsy you get tired of drawing Tipsy and draw Bonky instead. That'd be crazy, right? No, I refuse. I refuse. I've had too much Bonky, just like I've had too much Cerno. Everyone wants me to draw Cerno. Everyone wants me to draw Bonky. But actually, I think you particularly want me to draw Bonky. But I refuse. I refuse to draw any more Cerno or Bonky. Or Cerno and Bonky. Neither. I choose neither. It's going to go up all the way, so that way it locks in place. Copy, pasta, rotate, flip horizontal. All right, and then we do the same thing again. Wait, I need to go from the bottom up. Bottom up. There you go. Copy, pasta. Let me go to my music very quick. Let's go and get some new music in here. We'll go with this music. This Touhou music. And it gives me a YouTube ad because YouTube is AIDS. There you go. Let's start out on... Let me get my chapters in here. We want this one. Yeah. Mucho better. Let's go. Let's go. Slide it. Do you realize something? If this damn son of a gun fairy discovers where bricks come from, we are cooked. They come from the brick factory. Everyone wants. You do draw a Bonky. Wrong. Only me. How'd you know about it? Hello, chat 2. Wait, chat 2? Wait, what happened to chat 1? I guess they got killed by the bricks. Nuke 'em, if you will. Nuke 'em. Can I vertical flip this? Vertical flip. Not 100% success rate, but hey, we worked with that. All right. put some big old funny rivet bolts because it looks cool. I don't know. Maybe no, we could do that. It looks funny. We can still make it wood. There we go. These could just be long pieces of wood or something. Something like that. Something in that energy. Energy spectrum. There you go. Chat number 7. Damn, we were getting lots of chats. I came in for the first time and left a moment later. So I put the chat too. Oh, I see. So you seconded your message. Imagine going to another dimension where fairies and bricks aren't a thing. Problem is that there's no silk song. Oh man. So I guess it's still bad. Well, I hope you can solve your problem. Let's make it some funny metal color. This color. Or maybe I should make it not. Wait. We go back. This is where we go back. Make it a bright color. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. But I think I should probably remove the red now I think about it. Yeah, because then I could... Yeah, you know what? No. We go back. My indecisiveness is getting to me again. But hold with me because I think I have an idea. I have an idea and I know how it's going to work. Someone keeps on mentioning bricks in the comment. I'm just like, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. All right. We go back. Add 2. Add the mold. We got to add the molding. The mold. Let's see. What is a plot of Life 2.5? I don't know. It's whatever you make it. Oh, Half-Life 2.5. Wait, what? Space Destroy Combine. I don't know. Something like that. I didn't get to play it. Okay. I keep on going in this general direction, I'll meet up in the middle. Almost there. How's this look? Did we actually meet in the middle? Let's see. Probably did not. Knowing me, and we kind of did. Kind of. Not 100%. But hey, hold it. Hold it. Still good. Still good. All right, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to copy this. This is where cheating comes in. You see, because I don't want to go and do the monotonous task of doing the same thing over and over and over again. So the best thing is to go copy pasta. Copy, pasta, flip it horizontal. No, wait, flip it. You flip it vertical. I mean, flip it vertical. Yes. This is exactly what I want to see. But first, I need to select that. Delete. Delete it. Paste it. Flip vertical. Where do I want this to meet up? I don't want to go too high up. I want to go right about here. There we go. And then I can do it again. Paste it. I'm going to go and rotate left 90 degrees. Rotate right 90 degrees. Where to go? Why to go bye-bye? Okay, fine, whatever. Copy. Pasta. Rotate 90. And it disappeared again because I'm paint's retarded. All right, never mind. So I'm gonna go and just. I guess I have to draw it again. No, wait, no, I don't have to do that. I can just do this. Do the big selection. Copy it. Pasta it. Rotate that shit. Rotate 90. Some of it disappeared for some reason, and I don't know why. Why is it disappearing? All right, bigger selection. Wait, we'll center it out too. Center it out. Select it as large as you can. All right, copy it again. Paste it. Rotate 90. Okay, we got it. All right, I'm going to Control X. And it should be able to... let's open it up more. I'm going to go move the Tipsy over here. We do not want to harm the fairy. Or the fairy will harm us. Alright, so we'll put it right about here. Right about there. Just this moment while we still have it. Alright, grab that all the way down here. I'm gonna delete this. This is how you cheat in an art program, by the way. Sometimes cheating is necessary in order to go and get the monotonous stuff out of the way. There we go. And then I'll do the same thing over here. Select it again. I'm going to copy you. Over here. Because then I could go manually fix it afterwards. Delete. Quick hide, Tippy from federal agents. Do harm fairy. She is much a vermin. Oh no. Wait, what did the fairy do to you? What did the fairy do to you? You're probably gonna say everything. Stole my keys and burned down my house and put a plague upon my family. See. There we go. Alright, now I could correct this. Over here. Now I can just make these disappear. Alright, now I can go back to this brick color. And just color random bricks. Add some randomness, shall we? Over here. Color that one in. There we go. Now we just change the color up. I'll make it a little bit browner. Keep it in the red though. I think the next brick I make will be purplish. Purple brick. Right? How's that looking? That's too purple. Yeah, that'll work better. Hello, Jonathan. What are you making? I'm making a brick wall! Because people keep speaking about bricks and fairies throwing bricks in the chat, so I'm making a brick wall. Also doing a Tipsy Day stream, so that's what I'm doing. There we go. And then the interior section right here, I'm gonna go and just go and make this, take this color. All right, here we go. We're doing some mundane stuff, you know, background stuff. People don't really care about backgrounds too much, unfortunately. People just want to skip the background, get the drawing the cute anime girl. Me, I'm always about backgrounds. I like backgrounds. It puts your character in place in a world. Or at least formulate saying like, ah, yes, this character exists in this little place. Or, what do you say? Atmosphere, I guess. It builds atmosphere. Adds character. Thankfully, with the paint bucket, combining it with a tablet, I don't have to worry about figuring out where the hell the paint bucket dot is. I could just click and fill. So easy. Resourceful fairies using bricks to keep themselves safe. Tipsy will destroy that brick wall and throw the bricks at passing cars. Hell, oh god. Can it be Lego brick wall? No. do a Half-Life 2 and lead resistance against a fairy. The singular fairy, enemy number 1 with 6-star rating in Grand Theft Auto 6. Almost there. And there we go. I think if I'm to put any shading on this, it'd probably be inside the actual program. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep these two separate for right now. For those that are popping in, there's the Tipsy right here. Look at her, she's beautiful. Very nice Tipsy, very good. She's happy. So I'm gonna go and do is I'm gonna go and save this. I'm gonna compress it down first. Let's go and move this up into a corner first. That way we get as much space as possible. Save this. Alright. Alright, so just wanted to peek. Alright, you have a good one. Alright, so what I'm going to go and do, I'm going to go and switch it. Let's go back to the Q&A room while I go and switch things around. I'm going to go and save this. Save it to a new area. Let's go and save it to Tipsy. Tip. Comp. 25. Alright. Close that out. Let's go to Clip Studio Paint. Slide it down here. All right. Oh, why is that gray perspective? What did I touch? Ew, gross, get out of here. No. I don't know what I touched. Anyways, here we go. Let us go back to our tablet. Wait, let me check something else very quick. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Back to the tablet. I just had to go and switch some things around in some settings. I'm gonna scooch this aside so we get more Tippy in here. Alright, so we're now in Clip Studio Paint. We're done with MS Paint. So now you gotta go make a gray layer. See, this is what I meant about it's like, oh yeah, Windows 11, it has layers, but why do I need layers when I have like my own art program that I already use? I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. Anyways, I'm just gonna gray all this out. And then move Tipsy to her own individual layer, so that way she doesn't intervene with the background. This is exactly why I moved her out of MS Paint. There we go. Alright. Oh wait, also this too. This needs to be emptied out. Alright. Select this Tippy. Switch right there. And transfer. She'll be right about here. I don't want to put her too much in front of the canvas, because if I put her too much in front of the canvas, well, you can't really see certain art pieces. There'll be art pieces missing. That wouldn't be good. Hey Joe, have you ever finished Scarlet Symphony yet? Yes, I have. You checked through my VOD log. Should be last week. Last Wednesday, I think. I believe it was last Wednesday. No, last Thursday. It was on a Thursday. Last Thursday, before Halloween, I beat the game. And I got very loud, I got very ugly, but I beat the game. Alright, I'm going to toss these into a folder. I'm going to lock them too. I'm going to make a new folder And in this folder is going to be contained all of the Tippy fan art. So, time to go to FN. Where's my FN folder? Tippy fan art time. Let's go. All right, so we'll start from the. I'll start from the bottom, so like the beginning of the year, and then go up. So let me see. Let me check dates. So it has to be November 19th of 2024. So anything that's after November 4th of 2024, that's what we work with. July 1st. All right, that's July 1st. November 3rd. All right. You are November 4th. All right, so I already used you. November 4th. November 4th. November 5th. Let me see. Are you in the one from last year then? If that's the case, let me check. Other Tipsy. Let's check a Tipsy. We're doing. Don't mind me. Actually, wait. Maybe I should just hold this down so you guys can see what I'm looking at. So let's go and look through my Tipsy stuff. So we got this image, and I do not see that Tipsy. All right. So. Flashbang. There we go. Got a little bit of a Tipsy flashbang. Alright, so here we go. Here we go. I'm going to go move this back. Actually, let's go down here. That's the wrong folder. This is the right folder. FN. So these are all the Tipsies and some other random fan arts that I have had over the year. Lots and lots of Tippy fan art. A lot are multiples from the same artist, so I'm gonna try and keep like the same artist image down, but I'm gonna go and like try and keep like uniqueness on the focus, I guess. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe if I have enough room, I could probably just fit them all in there, but this is definitely a Tipsy. Look at that Tipsy. Jeez Louise. Menacing. Anyways, let's continue. Alright. So, we start out with this Tipsy. This is a good Tipsy. Alright. No need to show this folder anymore, because we're just going to see them as they pop up on stream. So many Tippy? Yes. Alright, here we go. So, into the folder you go. So we got this Tipsy, and I believe this is made by 7 Murano. So we're going to see a couple of Tipsies made by Murano on here. So I'm going to put this one up here in the corner. As for size and scale, I think this is like a decent size for scale kind of a deal. Alright. And then we got... What, should I go with the Senpaku Tippy? Senpaku Tippy! I'll go with, no, we'll go with the Senpaku Tippy. She has her eyes open. Put this one over here in the corner. But I need to put a background with it very quick. Let's see. New layer. Fill layer. Make it orange? Make it this color. There we go. And then clipping mask. Easy. Throw you in a folder. Chuck you in the corner. Alright. We got 2 out of a billion Tippies. We got this Tippy right here. Oh, that's a J5. Gross. Well, you know what? Time to use that new method. Alright, so here's the method that apparently works. So it's Windows Shift S, and then I do this. Look at that. And then it's saved. Alright, I close it, and then I should be able to Control V. Yeah. Yeah, I love that. I love not having to go and resave images. Shitty WebMs, WebPs, whatever they are. They could go and hit the highway and never come back. Because I have a new tool. And it's glorious. I believe this art is made by Hickeyby on twitter.com. I know the name of some of these artists, not all of them. Alright, this is also a JFIF, so I'm gonna go and Control Shift and S. No, it's Shift S, just Shift S. Shift S Windows. It confuses me a little bit because it uses the Windows key. I've never used the Windows key for anything before, but in this case, I guess you use it. Also, sorry for covering the chat a little bit. Alright, Control V again. Convert layer. I'll throw you right here. Everyone in the bar getting tipsy. Yep, so many tippy. Let's see what's next. That's a draw comp. This is just some. Oh wait, we got some more tipsy right here, and more tipsy. Oh boy. Oh, okay. We'll go with this Amasil one. Flower silly. All right, so how do I want to do this? Same thing. Because with this method, I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry too much about that. I don't think I'll be able to include all the Tipsy fan arts, but I'll do my best to try. Alright, so let's go and convert layer, image material. Do I put you right here? Probably put you right here. I'll put you right here. And then what I'll do afterwards, this is in Photoshop, so I can't put drop shadows. If it was Photoshop, I'd put drop shadows, but actually no, wait, I think I can open it up in Photoshop, so I can put drop shadows. So I'll assemble everything in here, and then I guess we could go to Photoshop. That'd be crazy. Crazy! Let us continue. Oh yes, of course. The 3D tip cube. We can't forget about this. Look at this. This is a real photo. Someone made these. Someone actually made these tip cubes. Or tip pyramids, tiponiums. We'll go with, which one shall I go with? We'll go with this one. It looks very surreal, but we'll go with this. Alright. Mask. Apply. Yes. Convert. No. Convert. Layer. Image material. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those tiponiums. Hell yeah. We'll go and cram you over here in the corner. Or maybe right here. I'll put you right here for right now. What else? There's a little bit more to these tiponiums. This guy also has. I'll show the other two images. So we got this as well on top of it. Looks like is that a decaflon or is that a Monica flan? I don't know. I think it's a medium-sized flan. But then we also have a Kogasa, a Cerno, and a tiponium. Look at that. You love to see it. All right. This one will be next. I'm gonna go and move this off. I'm gonna go and put you up here. Alright. Close that. Alright, here we go again. Bring it back up. Get this tippy. Actually, it might be easier if I just do the Shift S. Here, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. Back. We go back. Enhance. Do the do method. Yes. You're gonna be hearing that noise a lot, by the way, so pay attention, young ones. Convert layer, image material. I'll put this tippy right here. I can't wait to see the finished product, I mean, yes. Alright, so we got. Not this one. We won't do this one. We'll do this one. I don't know who drew this Tipsy, but they drew Tipsy like she's from a 90s anime, and I love it. I love it. I love her. I love her. Yes. We will throw you right here. I'll trim off some edges though. Trim off some. Just trim off. Not too much. There you go. Apply mask to layer. Yes. Convert layer to image smart object. I wish there was a way that you could do it faster, but oh well. The faster I get to work in my drawings, the less I get to dick around. Put you under this. And under that. There we go. Alright, next. Oh, we got this one. When were you made? December of 24. We got this Tipsy. This is a good looking Tipsy. Nice and flashy. A nice flashy looking Tipsy. Since these are supposed to be posters, I'll probably do some like slight rotation on some of them later on. But for now, we will go and place them on the canvas. We'll go with this Tipsy. This guy is Tipsy. Because this guy drew way too many Tipsies, but that's okay. We'll throw this Tipsy in here. This is a crazy looking Tipsy. Look at that. Look at those line. Look at that line work on that Tipsy. That's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazier than a Dr. Seuss drawing. All right, we'll put it right here. We'll throw you up here in the corner. You got the corner spot. There you go. All right. The Creature. Yes. I swear this song has some Lennon instruments in it. I'm going crazy. I wouldn't know. I never played that game before. The Tip Scout. I like the Tip Scout. Look at that. Look at that Tipsy. I need to play more Team Fortress 2. That's what it's telling me. I'll go and decrease the grayscaling on it. There we go. Apply mask to layer. Yes. Convert layer. Image material. Yes. You're probably wondering what an image material layer is. It's just an image. It practically just turns into a lossless image, which means it preserves the pixels. So you don't lose that much data when you're scaling it. Isn't that amazing? That's some good technology right there. Let's see. There we go. We got another Tippy right here. I won't use that Tippy, but that's still Tippy fan art. Ah, here we go. A drawn Tippy. We got an actual drawn Tipsy. It's a little bit on the big side, but we'll go and try and fit her in a box. There we go, right about here. Apply. If there was a shortcut to doing this, I would definitely use it so I could convert layers faster. But oh well. Or wait a second. Let me go back. Yes, apply mask. Let me go forward. I'm gonna auto action. Do I want to make a new one? Import, create new action set. Layer convert. Okay, auto action, record. Convert layer, image material layer. Done. Did that work? Did it record? Oh, I need to do it again. Control Z. Convert layer. Image material layer. Go. Convert layer. There. Done. Alright. No need to record anymore. Okay, so let me go and we'll try in the next one. I like my auto actions. I need to use some more. I need to utilize auto actions more. I'll probably cram this Tipsy in the corner over here. There we go. Gotta try my best not to go and cover them up. Tipsy's loadout B as a scout. Well, she'd definitely use a soda popper. You wanna know why she'd use a soda popper? Because she got fly. She got a fly. Fairies fly, so gotta pay attention. Alright, so this is a little bit on the large side. What is this full image? We got 2 Tipsies in this image. Who drew this? At Vikinger. I don't know who that is, but they drew a very nice looking Tipsy. A very nice looking Tipsy. I'll put you over here. Shrink. I don't know what to put in that corner just yet. We'll figure out a Tipsy to put in the corner. Ah! Maybe I would probably put this one. Maybe this one. Alright, here. Do the thing. Alright. Control V. Alright, and now I could do this, and we're going to do that. Run it. Yes! Ah, much better. So much better, Reno. Oh, yes. Now I don't have to do the extra clicks. We got this Tipsy. Look at that Tipsy. She looks nice and fly inside her little uniform. Looks like this is also drawn in MS Paint. Here's the full image for everyone who's wondering. This is the full image. Bask in it. Absorb it. Oh wait, this is Game or TV. She was playing. Looks like she was playing Minecraft. Very nice. All right, let's go and bring this back up. All right, next is who? We'll go with this Tipsy. All right, this one's next. Bring in the fairy. Fairy flashbang. Yes. Yes, fairy flashbang. A fairly big flashbang, as one might say. All right. I'm gonna put you right here for now. If we run out of room, I could always resize some images in order to go and fit them in certain places. That's the idea. That's the idea. All right. Next. Who's next? A lot of Tippy jump scares. You're gonna get a lot of Tipsy jump scare. It's Tipsy jump scare day. Let's see. Ah, here, another Tipsy flashbang. Ooh, it's a Happy Valentine's Day one. Nice. I threw it in the wrong area, but nice. We'll throw it right here. I believe this is Cachito that drew this. We'll throw this Tipsy up here. There we go. Let's see. Got some more. Oh, we got a Tippy Doodle. Just Tipsy Doodle. I don't know what's going on right here, but we got Tipsy Doodle. So we'll go and fulfill on this one. We'll go and mask it out though, so we could go and fit it better. Betterer. Apply mask to layer. Okay. Run auto action. There we go. When I have situations where I get to do less clicking, that's always so much good. So much gooder. Put you right here in the corner. What is the stream today about? Today is about Tipsy. It is generally just the Tipsy Day stream. Alright, this one is an Easter egg. So if you guys recognize where this screenshot might have came from, points to you. But we're taking this little bottle right here. Just this bottle of shampoo with the Tipsy face on it. Because we like a Tippy Easter egg. Apply mask to layer. Yes. Convert. Yes. Yossa! Champ? Yeah, it just says champ on it. I think it's because the roundness of the bottle and whatnot. So it would say shampoo, but no, it just says champ. All right, let's see. This is a schwanky looking Tipsy. We'll go with this one. So this guy, I think his name is Comics on Twitter. He made a bunch. He followed along with the Fairy Fashion February, and so he drew himself a bunch of Tipsies. So I can only share a few of them because I don't want to go and like fill out the entire thing. But I will make my best attempt to go and put at least 3 of them on. 3 of my favorite ones. This is one of my favorites. I like this one. She looks very jammin'. Very jammin'. Let's go and cram you right here in the corner. There you go. Let's see. Another Tipsy. What else do we got? Here's a Tipsy. Oh, wait. I opened that up. I don't want to open it up. I wanted to just pull it in. Just bring it in. Bring it in right now. That is... What even are you? What file are you? You're WebP. You cursed mother bastard. Oh, dear. All right. We do the method, then. This is what the method is for. It's for this. Looks like Tipsy is ordering from a Subway. She has a sandwich in her hand. Okay, Control V. There we go. She has a sandwich in her hand. Look at that. That's a nice sandwich. I'd give a fairy a sandwich. A knuckle sandwich. No. There we go. That goes right there. Next, what do we have next? Oh, this one is from the guy that I played the game last time. So you guys remember Ice Lemon. This is apparently what Ice Lemon drew. Ice Lemon is known for drawing girls inside one-piece swimsuits all the time. So he drew Tipsy in a one-piece swimsuit. Hopefully YouTube does not kill me for putting this drawing in this compilation. Because, screw you, YouTube. Screw you. Where shall I put you? I'll put you over here in the corner. You'll get a corner spot. Corner spot right over here. There you go. Right over there. Nice and comfy. What does Tippy look... Wait, what? What does Tippy shampoo smell like? I don't know. Maybe it smells like a fresh pile of leaves or something like that. Or lawn clippings. Yeah, we'll go with that. Lawn clippings. Oh, we got an unknown Tippy drawing right here. I don't know who drew this Tipsy, but it's going in. It's going in the comp. It's going in the comp. I don't know who drew it, but it's there. I should probably put the names next to these things so I can actually say who drew the said Tipsy, but that's not the case. That's not the case. Possibly leaves and tree honey. Yeah, there we go. Sweet leaves. Check this. Oh yeah. So this one, this guy made a comic for Tipsy. It's his OC interacting with my OC. So his OC is a fox girl. He has, I think it's, oh, right there. Nonoko Tachikawa, the bad luck fox. And let's see, how's it go? Gotta figure out the comic organization. Alright. So it's like, it has been so slow. Do people not gamble here? And then Tipsy just pops in. What kind of game you playing here? Oh, a challenger? Why, it's a simple card game. Tipsy's interested. You ever played blackjack before, miss? And then Tipsy says, blackjack, question mark. Now, if you don't want to ask for a card, then you can stand. Then you can stand. Then it'll be my turn. I guess she explains the rules here. Now, what do you say, miss? You want to play? You put down 10 coins. Get started. Double down your wager. And then I guess Tipsy just goes and puts in her bet. Look at that goober. Look at how confident she is before she goes broke. I think, let's see, what shall I take from this comic, though? We'll take 2 images from this comic. We'll go with this one. Or maybe the next one. I think this one, where she's by herself. This one looks cute. I like this one. Take that. Alright, and then we can get this out of the way. Control V. And convert layer. Oh, it's so much easier, right? I'm so glad I made that auto process. It will save so much time. Put you right here. Make you a little tiny. And then I will take, since this guy put an effort for this comic, I'll take the other Tipsy too, the goober Tipsy, and I'll put her in the corner. Another corner. A different corner. There you go. Control V. Convert. Put you right here. Alright. Now we move on to another Tippy. Because we got a lot of Tippies to go. This like right here. This is where the bar is right now. Oh, the dino head's in the way. The bar is right here. We need to go all the way up to the top. So we got some more Tippies to go. We got lots of Tippies. This one. Look at that. She is so smug. I love it. I love her. I like this. I'm gonna put her right here in the corner. She's a little blocked out, but it's okay. I can just move the main Tipsy. Oh, she's locked. You are locked in place. Let me unlock you. Right about here. Let me move you up. There we go. Lock you again. There we go. Now we can get it. Now we can see it better. See it better with those eyes. I say something that would say Jotun. I mean, hello. Wait, what? What? I had a little bit of an aneurysm reading that. I don't know why. Let me see. This is an interesting one. This is a fan art of me choking out Tipsy, saying, "Where are the drinks?" And she ate them. I don't know what to think about this, but hey, you know. All right. I do like the signature, but I'm going to have to cut it off, unfortunately, because there's what do you say? There's not enough space, so I have to compensate for space. My apologies for you, the artist that drew that, but I still like the drawing enough to put it in this compilation. All right, we'll put you right over here. Shrink it right here. There you go. All right, this one's an unusual one. This one is a Roblox creation. So we got a Roblox Tipsy. Look at that smug face. I don't play Roblox. I don't really like Roblox. But you know, if you make a Tipsy for Roblox, that's good. I'm gonna like it. I'm not gonna play Roblox, but I will still like the Tipsy regardless. Apply master layer. Convert. Throw you over. We're gonna get down here on the bottom. Oh God, not Roblox. Hello there, fellow chatter. What would Tipsy say after watching all of her fan art? She would be very impressed. One might even say, very impressed. All right. Let me see. We got this Tipsy. A very simple Tipsy. But a Tipsy that is lovable none the least. Apply master layer. Convert layer. make it super tiny because this image is pretty big. You get the gist from distance. So next, bring in the next Tippy. Look at that Tippy. Tippy flashbang. Who drew this? Loon. Whoever Loon is. Loon. Oh wait, I think this is the guy who drew this Tippy. I'm not sure. The art style is not the same. I'll put you right here. There we go. Alright, next. We got this Tipsy. Alright. This Tipsy was drawn by one of my Twitter friends. I have friends on Twitter, yes. It was done as a partial art trade, so I'll bring up the art trade so we can look at the other part. So, I think it was in commissions? Where's my commissions? There it is. Here's the other part. Here's the art trade part of that image. See? So, this is, I think his name is Jap Versus on Twitter. He is a guy that draws a lot of, like, military stuff. He draws, like, military witches primarily. But he also draws Touhou girls. So, there you go. We got a Tippy drawn by him, and I drew his OC. Very nice, very nice. We like to see it. You love to see it. All right, I'm going to get rid of that. But we're going to keep this because it's Tippy. All right, just going to go and put this where? I'll put you, I'll put you in the middle. I'll put you right here. We're crawling out. We're getting into the middle now. We're filling it out. Go back to my fan folder. All right. So this one is an unusual one because this one is not Tipsy as a focus, but it includes Tipsy in it. So this one is drawn by someone on Twitter who likes trains. As a guy with the traintism, I agree with this. It's a nice old D51, but there's someone in the middle. There's someone in front. Who could that be? Who could that be, you might ask? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know that fairy. I don't know who that fairy is. Crazy fairy. Let's go move this down. Yes. Speeding locomotive. So powerful, but a tiny little fairy sits in front of it. Oh no! Alright, next one. We got another smug Tippy. We like our smug fairies. Smug fairies are good. And it looks like it's drawn by BM25. BM25. Tippy, move out to the rails. There's a giant train coming away. Alright, let's put you right there. This one is made by one of our chat members. This is made by Koyose, alias Koyose the Good Luck Fairy. He made the 3D Tipsy model. So, as contribution to making the 3D Tipsy model, I shall put it right here. Shrink it a little bit. That way we could fit it in place for other Tipsy drawings. Make some space. Make some space, boys. And then we got the one with the blue or the one without the blue? Go without the blue. Next, we got this nice fluffy looking Tipsy made by someone named SF. I don't know who SF is, but they made a good Tipsy. I like it because it's so fluffy looking. Look how fluffy that hair is. Fluffy hair is always the best. I like fluffy hair. Just want to put your face in it. It's like a cat. Just like a real cat, you put your face in the hair. You just like all over. And then you get allergies. Cover yourself in allergens. There you go. I'm not sure if Tipsy would give you allergies, but you know. Let's see. We got what? This is definitely an image. Oh no! The Tipsy! It killed the other Tipsy! Oh no! Oh. Some of these are shitpost images, like this one. Like, you know, she's under arrest. She's under duress and arrested. Arrest the Tipsy. Arrest that fairy. How dare she commit the crime of shooting the other Tipsy. We'll go with this Tipsy next. The policia. Yes. Police! I'm going to call the police! For sake of scaling and fitting it in here, it's going apply mask to layer. It's going to get rid of a little bit of the wings. Not too much. Cram you over here. Right up here. We got a Pokemon Tipsy. Very cubicle. It's very like Gen 1 art style. With some Pokemon style text. Kooky looking. I like it. It's nice. Apply it to layer. And convert the layer. Put it right next to the outer Tipsy. Right up here. Next. I don't know who this is. It might be me. But I don't know who drew. I don't know who this guy is on the left. But I know who this is right here on the right. So I'll keep the other dude in here unless if it's someone else's OC. We're running out of space already. Put you right here. Shrink it. Shrink it more. Right there. Oh yeah, I remember asking you about what Tipsy would order, and she would have a tuna sandwich, bell peppers, slices, bell pepper slices and celery. Oh, so you are the one that made the sandwich Tippy. This sandwich Tippy right here. Damn. Well, good to know that you are here to go and give me the context of that. Do you like Windows 11? No, I don't like Windows 11. That's why I'm not using it. 1 HP Tipsy. Does that mean she has Wonder Guard? You don't take damage from non-super effective moves. I guess that makes her like a Shedinja in a way. Shedinjas are weird. They only have 1 health point. Okay, so we got multiple Tipsies on this page. All right, so I'm gonna import this, and I'm gonna chop it up. Chop it up. Here we go. Here we go. So first, let's go and shrink it down. Go and take a look at all the Tipsies that are here. Look at all these Tipsies. Look at all of them. We even have a drawing by Na over here. Look at that. Nah, that one guy that would occasionally appear inside my chat. But look at that Tipsy. That's a nice Tipsy. Got another Tipsy right there, another Tipsy right here, a Tipsy right there, Tipsy right there. We got Tipsy everywhere. We even got this buff Tipsy. Look at that buff Tipsy. That's a buff Tipsy. Don't cry. Do not cry, Tippy. We'll start with this buff Tippy. I'm gonna solidify, rasterize. Copy, move out. Take this Tipsy. Copy and move out. Alright. Oh wait, I'm not. There we go. Alright. We'll even take the scrungly looking Tipsy. We'll take the Scrungle Tipsy. Scrungle Tipsy. Copy and move out. I don't know what's going on with this Tipsy, but she's saluting in the star. Like a true American. And we got another Tipsy. How do I want to do this? You know what? We'll do our first weird shaped one. Because we gotta make sure that we don't take off Mima's head. That is a copy pasta right there. And then we go back again. Take this Tipsy. Copy pasta. Where's my copy pasta? Copy pasta. We got lots of Tipsies out of this one. Oh, I don't want to cut her pinky off. Copy pasta. And that leaves us with that one. Yep. I drew that Yu-Yu, by the way. I drew the Yu-Yu. I think Nod drew this Tipsy, so... Let me see. Get rid of that. Oh no, you got rid of the wrong thing. There we go. Alright, here we go. Let's do... Auto-convert. Auto-convert. Alright, we'll throw you down here. Throw this Tipsy, move this Tipsy, move this Tipsy. Let's see, where shall I move you? Because we're running low in space. I might need to start resizing other Tipsies. We'll shrink this one down. Put you right here. And I could probably put something over it. We're gonna move this one up. I'm going to cover over some of the art, but that's okay. Should be fine. Next. We can move this Tipsy right here. Put it above that one. Go down, 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 down. We got the buff Tipsy. Look at that buff Tipsy. That is a buff, meaty, beefy Tipsy. Shrink this Tipsy down. I'm gonna be saying Tippy a lot. Lots of Tipsy. So much Tipsy, it's insane. Shrink you down more. Put you right here. Put me down. Got another one right here. Put you down here at the bottom. And then move you below. There we go. Problem solved. Just need to make it a square. Square. What else? Oh, we have this big old Tipsy over here. This is a big Tipsy drawing. Where do I put it though? Put you right here. But I need to put a background on you. Make it white. Same color as this. Whatever that color is, yeah. I make it the same. I make it the same. I form it together. Clipping mask. Formulate down. Merge selected layers. Convert to this. TF2 Tipsy. I'm kind of sleepy. Don't worry, we're almost done here. We're almost done. I think we're getting there, because a lot of these are either Tipsy shitposts or they're just like miscellaneous. So I'll probably put you over here. I'll put you over here in this corner. Don't want to cover that drip. There we go. All right, let's see what else. We got this image that was drawn by Tess, and it's an image of me holding a giant Tipsy and a Tipsy holding a giant me. As a manlet, I am impressed by the fact that I'm big enough to hold a Tipsy. A 5'10" manlet. Alright, we'll put you right here. Scoot you over. Unfortunately, I can't include all the art, but I'll do my best, like I said earlier, to try and include as much as I can. What is this one? We will include this Tipsy. This is a good Tipsy. Look at her. She's doing a vibe. She's vibing. She's vibing. Vibing Tipsy. She got the good vibes going on. Scooch her down right here. And I can shrink her into place. All right. Next. We got this one. Another 7 Murano drawing. We gotta include 7 Murano drawings. 7 Murano drawings are they're very nice because it's friendo drawings. Friendo drawings are good. We like our friendos. Throw you right there. We will include the metal Tipsy. Look at that Tipsy. That's a horrifying Tipsy. Look at that. Oh, wait. Come on. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. The magma event begins in 19 hours. It's like bump. I'll put you up here. It's like one of those shitpost Tipsies. I love it. Why do I love it? Because it looks so dumb. It's good. This one is from the main Touhou Discord, and this was drawn by an artist on there that has a fairy OC of herself, I think. This one right here, but also a couple of other fairy OCs. So I don't know who these ones are. I know who this one is. This one's Koyose, and this one is Tipsy, and that's Lemontini. So I got one. We'll go and take the Tipsy from it. I'll take the Tipsy from it, because that one is obviously the most important one. Yes. I believe I have an image of Tipsy and the Koyose together somewhere inside my files. Should be up here. Is it up here? Or do I not have it? Maybe I might need to go to Discord to go and find it and save it. I might need to go to Discord. I don't think I saved that. Because there's an image of the two of them together, so I'll have to include that one. Because I mean that guy, he or she, well you know, just go man. He went through the effort of making a 3D Tipsy model. It needs to be acknowledged. It must be acknowledged. That's all I could say. If you go through the effort of putting making something like a 3D model that actually works, that's impressive on its own. That deserves credit. I will start drawing the Tipsy I promised the other day after I get free time. Nice. I need to watch this stream all the way before I fall asleep. I like Radiohead. I like Radiohead. I guess there's a Radiohead reference somewhere around there that I missed out on. What is this? What are you? Oh, there's a hidden Tippy right there. Clown Piece is eating a burger, but there's a hidden Tippy. All right, we'll go and take the hidden Tippy, the secret Tippy from this image. There we go. The secret Tippy has been taken. All right, paste it. There we go. The hidden tip stabs you in the chest. All right, put you right here. Get rid of that. What other? This one. We'll go with this. This one is called just Squishy Tipsy. When people don't know how to name their art, so they just put a bunch of gerbils at the end of it. Gerbil. Put you right here. Over the beefcake, Tipsy. There you go. Let's see. I don't know who drew this still. I'm still trying to figure out who this artist is. This guy drew a bunch of Tipsies last year, but I'll put this down here at the bottom. Right here. Maybe running in between the drawings so it looks funny. There we go. Cute and funny. Nice. This is an interesting one because this one, this image was born in a vacuum. This was back during Vote Fairy, back in August. I believe, let me see. Yeah. So this is from a Chinese guy? Is it? No. He's this image. So this is the image that was sent to me. This was sent via DMs. But apparently someone in the Asian side of the Touhou fandom saw Tipsy and said, I like that Tipsy. I'm going to draw that Tipsy. Vote Fairy. Vote Fairy, indeed. Advertisement for Vote Fairy? Hell yes. And so this image popped up. I was like, I need to save this. I need to love this image. So I did. So this fairy, this Tipsy, shall get recognized. She'll be right here. I'll put her right here. There you go. Vote Fairy. I'll move you down a little bit, though. There you go. Fairy has been recognized. Oh, we got a fairy in the woods. We got a Tippy in the woods. Alright, let's go and just take this. I don't want to take the whole image, but we could just take this Tipsy. You know, we gotta start saving up for space, and also it's important that we show the Tipsy in the image because you know it's the main focus. Unless it's like there's a whole bunch of other stuff going on, then yeah, we'll go and do the whole image. But we're focusing on one character in particular. And also, she looks very gooberish. Look at how happy she is. She's so happy. She's so happy. Vote Fairy. Let's continue on. Oh, wait. I'm going to get rid of this. Because I just saw that there is something better. This. Look at this one. They turned it into a card. Yes. Look at that. Tipsy Ezai. Basic. HP 60. Type Grass. Ability Foliage Manipulation. All paper-based related attacks will deal no damage towards Tipsy. Paper Ball Throw. Tipsy loves collecting coins. Flip an extra coin for each bench fairy. Each head grants an additional 20 damage. Weakness Fire plus 20. Illust Oro 2XV. Oh. Tipsy the fairy constantly gets bullied in every single Jotun video. Paper Ball Throw 20 times. This card, we'll put it up here. We'll shrink this a little bit. Get the metal. We'll keep the metal Tipsy. We'll just kind of like cram her in right here. Compensate for space. You can't really see it as much. I'll increase the size. We'll move it down here then. I'll keep you there though. You stay. Tipsy is basic. Damn right, son. Oh, right here. Put it right here. There we go. Problem solved. Next, we got some pixel art Tippy. A pixel art Tipsy. Nice sprite artwork. Oh, so nice. So nice indeed. I love it so much. I'm putting it right here. On my mantle. Move her down. There we go. is an interesting looking Tipsy. I don't know. It looks like this was made in a character creator, but hey, you know, we'll give it a pass. We'll give it a pass. It looks cute. I like it. We do have some AI Tipsies, but I'm not going to include those because they're just they're just AI, so it's not really like someone went through the effort of drawing it. They just probably just took my drawings and generated them. Oh, to be honest, oh no. Oh no. Put that down. But I'll give this one the exception because they went through the effort of this individual went through the effort of making a Tipsy. Do I move this one or do I want to put it somewhere else? We're running low on space. Scoot you up over here. Gotcha Life. Gotcha Life Tipsy? What's Gotcha Life? Is that like a character creator thing? Let's see. This one, I will include the... It looks like someone was trying to go make a Friday Night Funkin' adaptation of a Tipsy. Because she has a mic in her hand. That's the only game I know where you have a mic in your hand, so we'll do this one. There is AI Tipsy. There is AI Tipsy. She's officially popular. I guess so. That is a good sign. It's a good sign. At least it's better than getting R34. Getting R34 to hell. It just means the fact that she's popular enough that people want to go and generate Tipsy images. I'll move you down here. Put you right here. Let's see what else we got. We got this Tipsy. It's a birthday image, but there's a Tipsy in it. So I will take the Tipsy from the image. And actually, you know what? I guess I should just throw in the entire image. Rule 34, what? Rule 34, the Tipsy. Do not the fairy. Do not the fairy. We'll put this Tipsy. Alright. Move this back up. Tipsy with a fork? Yeah. Put you down right here. Below this Tipsy. The intimidating metal Tipsy. Alright. We'll put in this next Tipsy. This one's on a piece of loose leaf paper. But I will show you the full image. It is a... Oh, it's for our D&D campaign on Discord that I'm currently doing at the moment. Very nice, very nice. Very nice, as one might say. There we go. Control V. Oh, that Control V. There we go. There we go. I got it. I got it. There's a little extra on the side. Make it go away. Pop. Back. Shrink it right here. I can put you right here. Right here. What else? We're almost there. We're almost done. We got a couple of tippies left. Let's see. Got this Tipsy. That one's transparent background. That one looks different from the other? Yeah, it does. We'll go with this one. This one. Look at that Tipsy. That's a Tipsy right there. What does she have in her hand? Looks like a coin with a dog on it. A dog coin. What do you get from a dog coin? You get dog. Lots of dog. Dogs appear. They appear out of nowhere. And they sniff you to death. Alright, make this with a green background. What color? What color do I choose? We'll go with yellow. Green? Let's try green. No. Yellow. Yellow works best with Tipsy because it gives her a good contrast. You know, complementary colors. Makes it pop out. Alright, I'm going to fuse you together. Rasterize. Merge selected layers. And convert. I'm going to put you where? Put you over here. Right up here. Yeah, right over here. There we go. There you go. Don't do the fairy. Do the Mario. Swing your arms from side to side. Hey, yo, it's time to go do the Mario. Take one step, and then again. Hey, yo, it's time to do the Mario. Come on. All right. So this image is Tipsy. What looks like she's at a lemonade stand, and she's requesting a 75% tip. Hashtag real. Hashtag first world problems. Anyways. Wait, let's try it again. I need a bigger selection on that. I need to get her bow in there. No! I need to get her bow in there! No! 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 Ah! Come on! Give me! Okay, there we go. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Alright, let's go and get that out of here. Let's go and Control V. Do that. No tip for the tippy. Even if I'm giving you $1. Oh, penny pinch my way. Penny pinch my way, the good savings. We live frugally here. I need more. Let's see. We got our Tipsy right here. I think this is made by the same artist. Yes, it is. But we need to downsize that image. Do that. Convert layer. Oh, wait. Oh, I can't convert it because there's a mask. Apply a mask to layer. Convert it. There we go. There we go. I'll put it up here. Let's see, what else do we got? We got this Tipsy. And this one is very recent. Look at that. Epi Tipsy Tuesday. Epi Birthday Jotun. Okay. Alright, I'll put this one like right here in the middle. This one go right here. And then I could put it under this Tipsy. But it covers her drip though. Not if I move it around. Right here. Shrink it. There we go. It has been fit. I was going to draw the lemons, but I forgot. Oh, so you drew it. You drew the tippy tip, requesting the tip of 75%. I see. We have a yours truly creator right here in the active live chat. All right, we got this. This is definitely a 7 Murano image. Sure, we'll put a 7 Murano image in here. Mask. Apply mask. Apply mask layer. Yes. Convert layer. Yes. All right. Fit you in right there. All right, so let me go back and go other A, because I got another Tipsy that I could throw in. Let me see, where is it? Where is this Tipsy? This one. Shift, S, Windows key, boom. Alright. Control V. It's a Control V! V! There we go! I'm gonna go and white out that. There's a little extra on there that I don't need. Oh wait. Can't use the square. Alright. I know who drew this one. This one was drawn by Nafu Dreamer. Nafu Dreamer is another popular Touhou artist, and he drew the fairy. The fairy is mocking you and calling you stinky. You are the stinky. Who is the stinky? You are the stinky. All right. I'm gonna put you right here in the middle. I'm gonna shrink this. Oh, no. Pull it down. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Is there any other Tipsies I'm missing? Any other Tipsies of note? On this one. Any Tipsies here? I'm just checking for any extra Tipsies I'm missing out on that are not from like the same artist, because we have some artists that are very big Tipsy fans that draw a lot of Tipsy. So I'm just making sure. Got another Tipsy right there. That one's drawn by Murano. Let's see. If I do find another Tipsy, where should I put it? I think maybe right here. That goes over someone else's art, though. I think this should be good. I think this is good. This is good. Oh wait, we have one last space. It's right there. All right, I'll try to find one last Tipsy. One last Tipsy. Where shall I find a Tipsy? 75% tip. Kind of want to try my luck at drawing a Tipsy. Go ahead, try your luck at finding and drawing a Tipsy. I encourage drawing the Tipsy. Let's see. I'm gonna run through these very quick. Let's see. What Tipsies am I looking at? I don't see a Tipsy here. I already showed that Tipsy. Alright, we'll go back to the fan folder. And I think there's another one that I did not post yet. Tipsy Borger image. Hugging yourself image. I feel like I'm missing one. Oh, yes, that's the one I need to go to Discord to find it. That's what I need to do. You're gonna get Discord flashbang. Let me shrink this. Come on, Discord, shrink for me. There we go. Discord's horrible at rescaling its window. Alright, let me go into my DMs. Gotta go to my secret DMs. Alright. There it is. I have found you! Diabetes-inducing content. Alright, sure, that's the name of an image. Alright, I found it. I was looking all over for it, and I found it. Alright, we place it in here. There it is. There it is. This is a nice one, because it's like, it's French. It's friends. Friendos. Friendy friendos. This is the guy who created the Tipsy model. his OC, is the green fairy in the back. We'll make this color, make it blue. Not laser blue, but just like a blue. That is not the right type of layer. There we go. This, and then clipping mask. Yep, there we go. I'm gonna go and rescale this. Rescale it. Rescale from the bottom. And wait, I need to make sure it's that size. It needs to be long. This and up, down, right about there. Yep, there we go. I had to drink some caffeine to be able to watch the whole stream. Totally worth it. Is that SFM or 3D Blender? It is 3D Blender. It's in Blender. Merge with layer below. Convert. Oh wait, just merge selected layers. Convert that. All right. All right. So here we go. I'm gonna actually put this one on here. Where shall I put it at? You got a lot of things to select. I need to move some things around if this is the case. I want to get this image in here. We can scale you down, just. No, not you. All right, never mind. I changed my mind. Move you down. No. This is a hard choice. Well, I could put you over here. Yeah, I'll put you over here, inside this one. No. It needs to be bigger. It needs to be large. Where do I put you? Maybe I can move this one. I'll move this one. Put you right here for right now. Put you up over here. All right, now we need to move you. I'm gonna move you higher up. Move you up on the food chain. Aren't you gonna put one in the floating paper? Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. I can put this one in the floating paper now. That's what I'll do. I'll put it in the floating paper. All right, so I'm going to let me see this. Convert, rasterize. I'm going to rasterize you. All right, here we go. Edit, transform, mesh transformation. I'm going to rotate, and we are going to, I need to shrink it a little bit more though. Just about this size should work. Edit, transform, mesh transformation, rotate. Thank you for reminding me, Sincx. And then I could do this. Pull it down. It's got to bend the image like the shape of the paper. There we go. And then all you need to do is grab the main Tipsy and select that in Biggin. And I go back down to this. We will auto process you.
make a new layer under it, clipping mask to it. I will throw you into a folder, and there we go. And then what I could do a little extra, we'll go and put a white outline around it. That way it looks like it's a poster. There we go. There we go. There we go. Look at that, everyone. Look at that. Now that's what I call a completed canvas. That's a lot of Tipsy images. Holy beans. I'm going to go and take the brick, though. I'm going to take this brick, and I'm going to copy pasta. I'm going to make the layer active. I'm going to do this. Drag it down a little bit. Go this way. Put it under. Into a folder. Layer, new layer, fill gradient, go down, blah, blah, blah. Go back. No, I need a clipping mask. There. Clipping mask that, and then I shall set this to an multiply? No, overlay. Overlay? Will that work? No, that's overlay on the wrong thing. Overlay here! No. Yes? No? No, yes. Color? No. My blending wares, they're not working. Oh, well, we will just desaturate. Or opacity. Lower opacity. But there we go, boys. Look at that. There is so much Tipsy. It is insane. In comparison to last year, there is, I would probably say, about 4 times the amount of Tipsy fan art in comparison from last year. We got a new year ahead of us. We got more Vote Fairy on the horizon. We can only hope for more Tippy. More Tipsy fan art. More Tipsy art in general. More Vote Fairy shenanigans. Vote Fairy. Let me go and move Tipsy. And in fact, I should just add this to the Tipsy itself. You. Right there. There we go. So with that, congrats to all the Tippy. Yes, indeed. We'll go. Let's go and finish it up by doing a close zoom in, so we could go and look at all the Tipsy fan art that we got. So we'll start up from up here, and we'll just go and do like a slow look through at all the fan art that I could put in. It just shows you on how popular that she is. I just find it strange that she's just popular to begin with. But hey, you know, if fate says it that be that way, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And like I said, we got a lot of Tipsy fan art this year. And I hope for more in the next. So, lots and lots of Tipsy. And with that, I think that is a good place where to go and end it for today. How did you find all these Tipsies? People send them to me either through Discord or through not MS Paint, Twitter or 4chan. So those are all the places where I find them. Low IQ fairies attract a lot of love. Yeah, this is the beginning of the legend of Tippy. Hope more for next year. Vote Fairy. Yep. And like I said, I think that is a good place to go and end for today. We did a lot. It started out as a simple art stream, turned into a fan art appreciation stream. But hey, you know, I think for a Tipsy Day, even though it's not Tipsy Day anymore. It was Tipsy Day yesterday. But for a Tipsy Day stream, I think that's more fitting than ever. I didn't really know what to go and do coming into it. But after this, I think that was a good solid thing to go and do. I think that's a good stream and a good place for to end it. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, or wherever you might be. Till then, I am Joe Munafuda saying, Happy Tipsy Day. Tippy tap, tippy tap, tippy tippy tap, tip. Have a good one, everyone. Till then, later. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.